Hey guys, Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a top video on should more people read independent comic books, and I say definitely yes. I actually think more people who don't like superheroes and because everyone thinks when you read talking about comic books, it's like always about superheroes. Like I don't even like superheroes. Why would I read comic books? I don't like sci-fi. Why do I read comic books? But for people who don't like that, but really are more of a visual learner, I would say, or people like seeing pictures or like reading with pictures, and like that idea, there's other comic books, and really you can't really find that in like mainstream, Marvel, DC, but you could find that in independent comic books. You could find romance stories, you could find mystery stories. You can find a lot of stories if you just like look around in those independent comic books like Image, IDW, Dark Horse. You can even find it there. You can find mystery stories like Morning Glories. One of my favorite series is an independent comic book, and I'm glad I looked at an independent comic book because I saw a great story, because there's more great stories than Marvel and DC, and you can find those stories in independent comic books, and you can find stories that you might really like. And if you're gonna recommend a comic book to somebody that really doesn't like comic books, and they like stories, right? They like reading, or even they don't like reading. Just say, oh, like I found this really cool romance story in this comic book, and even if you like kind of classics too, like you could find a comic book about Pride and Prejudice, you could find about Great Gatsby, you could find comic books about that too. So I think comic books could really go into a larger range because of independent comic books, because there's really, I think, a comic book out there for everybody, and independent comic books really show that. And again, with DC and Marvel, it's more about superheroes, and if people don't like superheroes but like reading and like stories and love TV, or even like movies, they might be able to find a really cool independent comic book they might like. So definitely, I think if you guys are not reading independent comic books, try it. Well, there even are superhero stories there too. Invincible. There's a lot of superhero stories out there. Hellboy. Yeah, Hellboy's not really a superhero story, but sci-fi stories. There's stories out there like that. But again, there's other stories out there too. But give it a chance, even though like you never heard of a series, but the cover looks interesting. Pick it up. It might be really good, and you might enjoy it. Like I said, like I have a lot of independent comic books I enjoy, and I'm glad I always gave a chance to it. And some of them are not even superhero comic books, like Morning Glories. It's not a superhero comic book, but it's a really good series and a good story. So yeah, definitely I think you guys should pick up independent comic books. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think more people should read independent comic books? Or do you think they should only read Marvel or DC? And if people are getting into comic books, do you think independent comic books is a good way to get into comic books, especially for people that don't like sci-fi and superheroes? So tell me in the comments below what you guys think, and there'll be another topic video with my next set of video reviews next week. And guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter in the description below. There'll be a link for both my Twitters for both my YouTube channel, the Rand Situations, and Comic Uno. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and please tell me you guys' opinions in the comments below. See ya.